again for the Emmy Award. 2018's here and I wanna be sure y'all know who I am, so I'll tell you once more. Chris McNulty's my name, driven mobile's the store. Been nearly 6 years since I opened my doors, and I'm doing so much more than the 20 before. You might think OE integration is kind of a bore, but that's the type of installation I tend to do more than any other type. I think it's plain to see that integration is my installation specialty. Oh yeah, my install philosophy is to BETHEEXPERT. Be the expert, other words I try to live by. Daily self-reflection is one of the things I work to do. However, you may ask yourself why these are the things that make me better than the next guy. Here I had a list almost without end of industry influences that were better than me at different things, so I'ma do it again. Here's the 2018 list I'm about to begin. Jason Kravitz is better than me. He's just the founder of the Kingpin University. David Smyer is better than me. You gotta love a guy trying to make your life easy. I could keep going with friends that are cool, but I decided this year 3 would be my rule. So Joey Cloninger, why don't you jump in the pool? I couldn't do what I do without your 12-volt tool. My guys know I work hard and I'll do what I need to get the job done, always taking the lead. I'd rather flawless execution than excessive speed. Mistakes on installations are not good deeds. Challenge overcome, this one has been great fun. Each and every day now, share the bay with someone with the ability to get all his work done. I'm blessed, I'm now working with Mark Johnson. Be the expert, other words I try to live by. Daily self-reflection is one of the things I work to do. However, you may ask yourself why these are the things that make me better than the next guy. When I think about things that should stay top of mind, about my installations, about all the time I spend building folk systems to sound so sublime, it's that I did the work on their car just like it was mine. I was top 100 shop, top 50 twice, was top of last year, and boy that was nice. I'll always think first, don't like to roll the dice. I'm really good at both giving and taking advice. I share my work and my thoughts on a daily basis, not just at Driven, but all kinds of places. When I step up my game, I like to look in the faces of coworkers and peers who know that the race is never ending, and that I strive to do more, not just for me, not just for the store, but for the industry, and to open new doors, to let in the people who were outside before. Be the expert, are the words I try to live by. Daily self-reflection is one of the things I work to do. However, you may ask yourself why these are the things that make me better than the next guy. I want us all to be great. More love, less hate. Every country, every state. August 18th is the date.